30 seconds until minions spawn.
Mom always said I was big for my age.
Minions have spawned.
Let's bounce. I never skip breakfast. Squishy as I There's plenty of me to go around.
Come on, I'm so bad.
I should get a suit. Fighting is in my blood. I mean, my goo.
First blood. An enemy has been slain.
I may bend, but I don't break. Not again. I could really use a snack right now. Just another day on the job.
Fuck, man.
skip breakfast. Everybody's a critic. How's it going? I'm not as squishy as I look.
Why does he get to play like this? Like,
Put some spring in your step. There's plenty of me to go around. I could really use a snack right now. Just another day on the job. Mom always said I was big for my age. Let's bounce. How's it going? I'm not as squishy as I look.
Wait, we hard lose that? How or why do we hard lose that?
An ally has been slain.
I've no. I mean, I guess mid's getting turbo gapped.
There's plenty of me to go around. I should get a suit. Fighting is in my blood. I mean, my goo. I'm done being nice.
Has been destroyed. Dominating.
I made that, but I don't break.
An ally has been slain.
I could really use a suit.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Pick on some of your own side.
An enemy is
Just another
godlike.
job. Mom always said I was good for my age. Let's bounce.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed.
Yeah,
Everybody's a critic.
I don't know who played this game.
How's it going? I'm not as squishy.
Let's go.
Sorry about the pain. Get some spring in your step. There's plenty of me to go around. Fighting is in my blood. I may bend, but I don't break.
Ally has been slain.
I could really use a snack right now.
Enemy killing spree. Your turret has been destroyed.
Why, thanks. I do work out. Everybody's a critic.
How do you just get to do that?
Your team has destroyed a turret. Enemy has been slain. Slain. Shut down. Ace.
There's plenty of me to go around. Back off, pal. I should get a suit. In my blood, I mean, my goo. I may bend, but I don't break.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Where's Nar?
An ally has been slain.
Just another day on the job.
Yeah, like...
Knock it off.
Shut down. Shut down.
Let's bounce. as squishy as I look.
Your turret has been destroyed. Rampage. Your inhibitor has been destroyed. An enemy has been slain.
Excuse me?
Has been destroyed. Killing spree. Your turret has been destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
I should get a suit.
Shut down.
Fighting is in my blood. I mean, my goo. I may bend, but I don't break. Just another day on the job. Mom always said I was big for my age. Let's bounce. Why, thanks. I do work out.
Sorry. How did they get into our base, man?
my god, this is so frustrating, bro.
Just fucking up.
Nice.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Bard dies too.
Yeah,
That's actually
this
big.
isn't good.
This chase is not good. Yeah.
I
They
fucking
should
think
just.
Well, this
Bard is
chase
the
is
most
fine.
stupid champion ever. Just runs around like a little maniac.
Is this game live?
Yes. I wish it wasn't though.
Yeah. I'm gonna do.
Bro, move! Fucking 8 sting. Oh, that Zenza is so strong too, man. Okay,
Wait.
fuck it.
Flash doesn't take you out of stealth. Really?
Normal flash.
It
Yeah.
doesn't.
Wait, how did I not know that? Am I stupid?
I mean, you probably don't really flash unless you're already out of vision on Evelyn.
Oh, this guy's ill, man. Hex Tech Flash Traction takes you out of. What is it called? Hex Tech. Oh, Hex Flash. Hex Flash doesn't.
It's because you channel, it should take you out.
Who the fuck are you talking to? This guy's like spitting nonsense. Are you talking to like a silver Evelyn player?
I
Actually,
mean,
a
don't
gold one Evelyn
discredit
player.
someone just because they're silver. Like, sometimes they
Okay,
say
are
fucking crazy
you
bitch.
okay? No, that's fine.
They're actually gold one. I'll have you know.
Does anyone want?
No, that's true. I shouldn't be discriminating.
Does anyone
No,
move
no,
on?
that
I
is-
just had a pretty challenging game.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll
don't mind.
hop in the dojo 3. Good luck with
Oh
your
no,
game.
you can just hop here. You can just talk about
No,
the
no, 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 no,
I'll
no.
mute up, I said.
Oh, he muted. Okay, whatever.
Well, no, but like, I feel bad. Like, I don't
We
want.
should go to another one. We shouldn't distract them. I agree.
Yeah, there's no way it's helpful.
Saying that with much as not an insult, but my ego's a bit bruised.
What happened?
You know what he said, right? Like, it's fine because we don't talk much.
He just tilted.
Because we don't talk much.
He's just tilted.
So
No, it's fine. I'm pretty silent when he plays, anyways.
I'm curious what you guys think of WinCon here. I just think.
Why are you playing Zach?
Why am I playing Zach?
Yeah, aren't you a Fiddlesticks OTP?
We agreed I would add Zach to the pool. I have like Zach is definitely a good second pool champ, and my Fiddle support has 2.5 million mastery points on Fiddle, so I said sure you can have it.
Okay.
I should be fine playing games on Zach. I definitely don't have the same mastery as Fiddle, but it should be fine. I don't want to be a one trick either, so
Yeah, it's fine.
even though I am a one trick, but anyway.
Where would you choose to path each round? Because like, I get pathing down to bot, but it's not into Fiora, right?
It is Gnar into Fiora, but one, you don't win that 2v2, and two, I don't think because like I feel like how are you gonna get on Fiora? You're gonna leap, right? And she's just gonna Q.
Yeah.
And then what?
So I
And
wonder
Gnar
if,
has no
like,
follow-up CC.
I think I've lost every single game I've been against an enemy Fiora this season, so I wonder if I just ban Fiora. I don't like. I know you're not supposed to say a champ is broken, but no top laner.
Let's look at the game. Let's look at the game.
But sorry, so my hypothesis WinCon was path away from Hecarim, so I can scale up. Gank bottom 6.
I mean, I don't think pathing away from Hecarim is like anything to think about.
Agreed.
Right?
Agreed
Like,
with
he's not
Michael.
gonna like invade you or do anything to you, right?
Well, it's just so I can get a crab, is my thinking, and just be on the other side of the map.
Yeah, I mean, Crab is okay. Crab honestly is so overrated this season. Like, it literally, the amount of XP you get from Crab is like the amount of XP you get from one ranged minion. It literally doesn't matter. Like,
Okay.
I think anything else
so
you
if
can
you guys
get
are in this
is more
lobby,
worth.
what is your WinCon? What is your game plan?
I
Pathing
have
bot.
no idea. You have a fucking Fiddlestick support. I don't know what to think about that.
I'll still path bot though, because like
Fiddle
even if you have a
support is
Fiddlestick
fine.
support,
Dude, it's not
I think-
bad at all.
Yeah, but I don't know what it does, right? Like, I don't know what
I
it
mean,
does in
yeah.
lane or anything.
in lane it does nothing, but like you can easily. I think you can jump on Kaisanami really easily.
Yeah.
I think they're
just
gonna
the
fight
very
for
good
push.
win.
That was my game plan was play for bot, especially at level 6. Not really before level 6.
Yeah.
And Nar has TP, so even if Nar dies, I think he's fine. He won't lose a wave.
Yep, that's
So
exactly
I'm
what
not too worried about it.
I think Seville's a great win con too.
So I
Sivir? Yeah.
typed to Nar, play safe, I'm gonna path bot.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't bother. It's whatever.
Yeah, and avoiding hack doesn't matter.
Okay.
Definitely, yeah. Nice. And where does he start? Do we know?
I
Sorry, I
ping it. I
missed
ping
it.
it. I ping it. I ping it right here.
Bot. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
seen.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, I wish my bot wasn't so bait in terms of, hey, Zach's starting top, but whatever.
Oh, that's weird. Okay, full clear.
Let me know if you guys want to drive, because I've also set a goal to not have VODs longer than 10 minutes. So,
No worries. Just keep going through it. It's fine.
So here I decide to go for Krugs instead of Crab.
Good. Get level 4.
Yeah.
The crab means nothing.
And I'm looking at
Yep,
bot wave.
agreed.
You're not a champion on Zac until you have your.
What do you think about the bot wave here? What's your thought process?
I want to gank this ASAP, but I want to get level 4. They haven't worded
yeah.
from what I've seen so far. I have sweeper as well, so I'm looking to hard commit to this.
And why is this gankable? Like, what's your like? How do you assess that this is gankable?
So sorry, let me go back to when I'm hovering there. So obviously Kai'Sa's HP, and just wave state. They have a big waves to shove in, and the wave is in a really good spot for us to gank right now. So I have two gank
exactly.
options, which is try or river.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, what ends up happening is they both. Anyway, like I'll play it through, but I think it's a good gank. I go long way. Fiddle goes for it. Fiddle commits.
I mean.
Yeah. So I should have. So I think I save. I walk up and queue them.
Yeah.
And then once I get flashes, sorry, I'll let you guys.
Sure. No, go ahead.
Once I get flashes, I should not compensate. I look for the flash Q here, and I just int it. So
yeah, no. So you don't E, like if you're walking like this, you don't E until they flashed, and then after they flash, then you E afterwards.
Yeah, because the
You
Q
can just
on them
walk up
is
and
free.
Q, right?
Yeah. I just look how good that E is if they don't both flash, but obviously they have flash.
Yeah, obviously.
It's
Also,
like
I think
frame perfect.
I think you can for sure kill Kai'Sa here. I think flashing on Kai'Sa is fine. I think it's just like maybe W auto. I don't even know if you need the Q.
I think it's
My
Q
W is
Q
5
Nami
seconds
then
on
flash
cooldown,
after
because I'm
Kai'Sa.
also, I think I just instinct W as soon as I land. Yeah, I
Oh,
W
I
nothing,
see.
because I'm a clown.
I see.
Yeah. So like just terrible
Right.
mechanics. Like that's a free kill every time. I'm
It's
so
fine, you're still learning.
bad. And then so here ISS, I don't need to shove this or help them shove this. I go for Crab. I'd want them, but I should have shoved. Looking at the wave now, but I think they can shove themselves. So I don't know. I'm curious what you guys think wave wise.
Next wave's cannon. You need your Sivir has no HP, right? You just need her to like reset.
Okay, so hard
before
shove
they
this.
come.
Okay.
I should get a suit.
So this is a mistake. I should be hard shoving this wave.
Yeah, because if you just like just watch and then see when they finally get to shove, and then like because I'm gonna assume we're gonna lose the next wave because the enemy team will shove it back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at Sivir's HP. She's crying in the club right now.
Yeah. Okay. So that's a big mistake. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about Crab too much here. So that's a good lesson though.
Don't be sorry.
Yeah, don't apologize.
It's fine.
Okay, this guy's falling over himself. Why do you sweep her?
So this is maybe something to work on. I hate trinket words. It's just I'm not used to trinket words.
Okay, imagine you had your trinket ward, and then so you know he started bot, right?
Yeah.
So he did blue grump walls, right?
Mm-hmm.
So his walls are spawned right now, right? And
are they 437? I think Gromp is spawned. I don't know if Wolves are spawned.
I meant to say grump, but it's the same
Yeah.
thing.
Wolves should be up. Yeah. Sorry, Gromp should be up. Yeah.
Yeah. So his grump's up, right? He's gonna go bot out of base to his grump, right?
Yep.
So if you had a ward on his grump after you took the scuttle, right? Then you get the information of knowing if he walks bot after grump, right? So then you get to like warn your bot laner. You get the information of knowing if he goes to wolves after grump, because then he's now full clear into top.
Yep.
So you can warn your top lane, right? If he's like just gonna go straight to the dragon, right? If he doesn't show back on the ward afterwards, right?
Got it. Okay,
Like,
and where
that
would you put
first
the
ward is
Gromp?
so you can see the entire entrance, right? So like over the pit, so you see the
I'll
grump.
show you.
Yeah, he'll show you. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Oh damn! It just kicked me out of practice school. But I was practicing clear, so I was like, oh my god, that's so perfect. You put it.
While we were
I love League of Legends.
I'm trying to deny this guy shoving the wave, but I think it's a bit late. And
I
then
know you can pull it. You can pull it. You can pull it.
that's what I'm looking to play for, but then he decides to fight me. I should just E on him here, I think.
Yeah, I don't think. Can he kill you here?
I miss my E.
Oh, actually, your no. Your mid laner has TP, so you don't need to.
Right.
You see what I mean? You don't need to save the wave because he's gonna TP back and he's gonna get most of it anyway.
Got it. Well, yeah, so I lose
I
my
wouldn't worry.
passive for free. So I don't know what the decision here should be. It's just my mid laner has, like, I'm trying to play for waves a lot more, but I guess the decision is my mid laner has TP. I can just recall here, go top, keep clearing.
I like the idea. I like the idea that you're going for it a lot. I think it's a good idea. It's just, yeah, that's basically it. And then you get hit by the, like, I mean, if you want to pull this wave, I think you can. I think you just, like, you get hit by the double bomb.
Yeah.
And that's, like, what kills you.
Yeah.
But I think if
wonder
you
if
pull
I
to the
have
side
time-
and then E on him.
I wonder if I have
Sorry?
time to E on him as he's double bombing me, because then I just kill him, I think. Actually, but I'm
I
tanking
think
full
you
wave.
will still get double bombed here, even if you E right now.
Okay.
I could be wrong. I'm not like an expert on this is how Zillion works, but yeah.
And I just miss my E if I hit that.
Yeah,
E.
that too.
Because I also have
Yeah, so that-
aftershock, right? So yeah.
That
Anyway,
definitely helps. I probably smite a minion as well, just to make sure I don't take too much minion damage. But
do you have practice?
I mean, that's
pull-up,
all like.
or you stop streaming?
Sorry, what was that?
You were gonna show me the word on Gromp in practice.
Yes,
pull-up?
yes. Can you see it? Or can you
You're
see
no
my
longer
screen?
streaming, unless it's just me.
Oh. No, it's not just you. I'm just over the brain. Yeah, so right, so here are the words you can place on both sides. So like if you're on blue, you go in here, right? It's
Yep.
like you finish your crab,
Yep.
and then you come in here,
Hey, lads, I'm
you
back.
recall, you channel your recall, and you hover right here. And then when you're like at
Gotcha.
like right there, you place so you get the most juice out of it, right? And so this is really good because you see them like walking through here,
Yeah.
on
Okay.
ground here,
And-
and then you
and
can
I-
also place it here, like place one here.
Okay.
You can even come down here and place one on Krugs. It's a really good word because usually junglers will come back to Krugs. And
Yeah, so you do your first clear, you do scuttle, then you walk here where Ishan's walking from scuttle. Just plays it over and it lets you, warn your top laner or
Okay.
kind of shit.
Okay, and specifically, Zach into Hecarim is a perfect example of when I should be doing that, right? Because he
Exactly,
wants the
yep.
full clear. I want to ping him out for my team, and he's a speedy boy. Okay, noted. Okay, so we're kind of running out of time of my 10-minute goal for VOD.
It's going to be longer because we're like telling you stuff, so I
Okay,
wouldn't worry
fine.
about like the 10 minutes for this.
Okay,
Like
so
we're
yeah.
just
This guy gets a kill here. I wonder what this is like just tragic. So this whole situation, right? Like the Zillion got my passive and is now low HP, low mana. Victor TP'd, Victor gets 6 and he wants to punish him, but Hecarim's there.
Wait, why did you get your passive? What's going on?
Because I'm a clown.
he died there.
Yeah, so I see this wave and I want to not let Zillion push it in. I don't notice. Well, yeah, I guess I should have thought Victor had TP is the point Ishan made.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I just think that Zillion's... I thought you were doing this because Victor's going to TP back, or you're trying to gank this or something.
I just don't want to give him a free wave shove in. That's all.
Yeah, it's fine, I guess.
I think it's just mechanically like he just gets hit by the double bomb without
And I
being
miss
a
my E.
Zillion, then misses the E's. I think
Oh,
he
I thought you
places
flashed it. Oh, yeah, that's bad.
Well,
He
like,
did
man,
have
man,
that.
like I
It's
miss
just
like
champ-
the very
it's just champ
outside.
mastery.
Like, I don't know. Like, how many pixels do I miss that by? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, well, we also missed the Q, right? And that's also
Yep. He just dies if I hit a Q or the E, I'm pretty sure. So,
Mhm.
yeah. So that's like two pretty bad mechanical things already with the flash and like not holding my E.
that's fine though because I think you're just learning Zach, right? So,
No, I'm not.
like,
But I've
Oh,
been
okay.
playing a lot of fiddle. Like, look, yeah. I don't know. Like,
well, it's not your one trick, so right.
I have like 130k points on Zach, but I haven't been playing him since I come back from my break. So here I'm clearing. He's out of mana. Gets
That's good.
flash.
That's good.
And I hold this. I don't know if that's the right move.
You don't have to. It's gonna crash anyway. Like,
Yeah,
it's
but I
really
just
big
wanted
wave.
to get as much of it the wave as possible. I don't know. So you guys would have left that?
What do you think, Michael? I think I would have left that wave.
I mean, you're so close to 6, I just want you to get in your cans.
Yeah.
But I like the thought process though. I like
So
the thought
so
process. I
don't
hate
don't
it.
go for this essentially. Like so I could be going for my wolves and I make the decision to go mid.
No, I think the gank is fine.
Okay.
I'm fine with the gank.
Oh yeah.
You see how Victor didn't
Uh,
actually freeze the wave? Like you see how he couldn't freeze the wave, it just pushes that again.
Yeah, because it was so big, right?
It was super big, yeah.
Yeah.
why are we up here again, though? What happened after our wars? You know Hickrum's flop, right?
I just recognize, like, one of my things this game is I want to play for counters, and I recognize Gnar is vulnerable here. So I'm hovering. I have Crab and Blue coming up, so I think
Can
it's
you
okay.
look to a point where you actually looked at the lane?
Sorry?
Can you look at a point where you actually looked at the lane?
Maybe
Right,
I didn't know.
identify
I
it.
don't know.
I love League of Legends.
Yeah, no, go for it. That's big.
Everybody,
Do you agree with this?
please a credit.
Yeah, she's low, right? You just get him the bush, right? Counter gank it, it's a free 2v1. Like, doesn't matter if you guys don't win the 2v2 if they're half HP.
Yeah. So that's exactly, like, my sense was right here, in terms of Heck being here. But then I really don't like how my Gnar plays this. Like, I think Heckram, it's not legal for Heckram to be here. Like, he should
What?
be
Why
dead.
not?
Because when Gnar walks up, and he just dies.
Nar has no mega. He's nowhere close to mega. If Fiora 6, Nar loses that.
Fiora is,
Oh,
like,
don't.
10% HP.
If you eat
Yeah, no, this is good. This is good. This is good.
This is good?
Look at Fiera's HP.
Yeah, so I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I think the idea is just to play for Crab. This is fine.
Yep.
Yeah,
you get
I
the
mean,
grab.
you're so close to 6, right? Like, he's not counter ganking at that point. You guys are like,
So he comes for
because
more.
you're not hitting the E, right?
Yeah.
What does he get to play like?
Yeah, I mean, he's just wasting time. Just take the Crab and yeah, just take the Crab. Just take the Crab. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. Take Crab, take Blue, and reset is what I would do here.
Put some spring in your step.
I should be looking top.
You should be looking, but you shouldn't be like walking.
If there's something to do, there's something to do there.
And then they get this triple play mid.
It's fine. I wouldn't worry about that.
I think this is good.
You'll never. I don't think you'll ever kill this guy.
If she's human,
I
you
guess you
never
just-
kill her.
Yeah, yeah. It's just Fiora, right? Like we mentioned before.
No, I really don't like the E. I think the E was really bad because we're looking for the counter gank, and I don't think there's a world in which you. I mean, if you hit the E, maybe you guys can kill the heck room, right? Not
Sorry,
this one,
what
the
are you
one
talking
before.
about? Like here?
This, yeah, like you're not likely to hit that E, especially here, right? And he's like, and because you're looking to like you're top to counter him, right? You're not to engage a fight because you guys don't win it. Like, yeah, maybe because Fiora's
Sorry,
so
what do you
low,
mean
but
we don't
that's
win a fight? We hard win a fight. What are you talking about?
you don't gain anything from this. Like, if they fight you, but they're not gonna fight you. You guys are just you smacking around, wasting time, right?
Yeah, I think what Michael's saying. I mean, yeah, you definitely win this fight, but
It's not gonna lead. This E won't lead to anything. You're not. There's
Yeah.
nothing to be gained from it.
like you will never kill them. Like if they try and fight you, you will get a double kill. But if they just run away, you get nothing.
Okay.
And obviously, we're gonna run away, right?
Right.
Like, we've been.
Okay, alright,
Like-
so my thought, okay, so what should I be doing differently, or what should my thought process be here?
Well, this is fine so far, right? And then we just take the crab, right? And he comes back, so we zone him off again, right?
So
Yeah, I mean, I guess that.
turn
Go
back
ahead.
the crab is what you're saying.
Yes.
Yeah, you want your 6 as soon as possible. And if he's still in the area, we can try counter gank it again. But just
Yeah. So the mindset on Zac and like champions like this, right? Like you already identified in the early game that you outscale, right?
Yep.
Like your job is just to make sure nobody dies and you get your levels. That's it. So if Hecarim doesn't kill top,
What does he get to play like?
that's like winning for you. That's all you need to do, right? And so when Hecarim's running into the bush, he's not going to kill top.
Yep.
And so like that's like you've already won. That's all you want to do, right? If you're like a Graves or a Lee Sin, then that changes. But you're playing Zac, right? So if you like just get crap, you just get blue, you just get level 6. Like that is the least variable way for you to win. Like maybe if you're like some LPL player, they would take this fight. Like maybe they would like
Yeah,
that kind of
my
stuff, but it's like-
style
it's
is
like
definitely
conflict, you know?
very like I like fights. I always like I'm even though I play scaling farming champs, I like fighting. And
Yeah, but if you think about it this way, right? Like you're gonna fight in the mid to late game. That's when you get to like
Fair.
flex your
Yep.
kind of like skill on the champion and that kind of stuff, right? If you can get to a mid to late game in the least like volatile way possible,
Yep.
you've won. It's GG because you're gonna be 10 times the champion Hecarim is at 3 items.
Yeah, but he goes like 8-1, so it's not relevant. Anyway, could I have protected this?
Yeah,
game?
because
Yes.
I mean,
If you're
you
not
have
that
to look at
tunneled on
wave
top.
here. Yeah.
I mean, like
When
Victor.
he hit the plant too on mid, right? Like a second ago, right? After when you did the scuttle, you saw him hit the plant.
I don't know if I did. Okay, right. Yep.
Yeah, and then you need to look at the mid wave, right? You can tell from the minimap he's pushing it out, right?
Yep. Yep.
I mean, honestly, your Nar is more than safe here. You should always be looking mid.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm playing to deny Fiora as opposed to protect Victor. So.
Yeah, again, the mindset should be protect. Well, I like what you're doing though. I like how you have like this learning objective of like you're trying to like see where you can punish laners.
Yeah.
So I think that's good. Like I think you've done that like a few times. I think it's just like reprioritizing
Yep.
what's more important
So
based
I
on your
should have looked.
champion.
I should have looked mid and hovered mid here instead of going for this.
I think that would be
Because
better.
your
Yeah,
guys'
I think
point is
that'd
we
be
never
better.
kill her, and you're right. Yeah, like Nar is far back.
I mean,
Doesn't it?
if she is human, she just W's you right there and just Qs out.
Yeah. Yeah. I think she was looking at the mid play, or maybe she's not human.
No way, she's clicking backwards. That's some crazy APM if she's clicking backwards looking at mid play while you're jumping on her.
Yeah, but like you see, because of all this top stuff, right? You've done Gromp walls, done a bunch of top stuff, and then your Gromp's up again.
Right. Okay.
Which is legal. Ideally, you want to reset after every sequence unless you're close to an item. Or you want to make a play after a sequence.
Okay, so not farming enough, wasting too much time on the top side.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it not farming enough because that's not like you can't learn anything from that, but it is for wasting time, right? Like going for stuff that you don't need to go for, and then not doing your camps as a result, and then you fall behind like that.
Yep.
Yeah, so maybe the mindset you should have is like you should only go for plays if they're guaranteed, or if you're like protecting, like if you want to protect a lane. Those are like the two times you should go for plays. Like the mid reason that like when you went mid to hold the wave against Zillion for Victor, the reason that was fine, even though we messed up the mechanics, is because you had nothing else to do on the map, right? Like your camps were down, except I think your Gromp had just spawned and you were going there anyway. So I think in that situation, there's nothing to do, right? So there's no harm in making a play. But like here, the play is not guaranteed. Your laner's not going to die, and all of your camps are up. So that's why it's bad.
Okay. That's a big one, and that's reoccurring. I wonder if I have that in any. I mean, okay, I only want to have so many learning objectives, so I'll put this in as like a future learning objective, essentially.
That's fair. That's fair.
Well, I guess it is higher quality ganks. That's exactly it. So it's like adding to that. When camps up, prioritize them.
Not just like ganks, it's like higher quality plays. Like.
Yeah. So this is like my tier of learning objectives. But so I think this is fair and a really good takeaway so far. Question for you guys: do you reset here or do you do your camps with? I guess I have only 800 gold.
Where is Zach?
Sorry.
Where is Zach? I mean, where's Hecarim?
I have no clue. He just did Drake, so I assume he's doing Gromp Wolves resetting.
Yeah, he's probably doing his flop side.
Yeah, but they just.
You have two options. Either you reset before this, right? Like if you know he's on bot, right? Like after you do your Rift. Because he took Dragon same time as he took Rift, right?
Correct. I responded to them taking Dragon after their mid play with taking Rift.
Yeah, so either you reset after Rift and go bot and full clear top and look to like match him, or you just trade, right? You do some of these camps, right? And then, I mean, you don't have to fucking have a buy. I guess you can like do your top side recall, get lucidities, and then look to dive bot or something and break bot tower.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yep. Okay. So they make another play here.
Oh, let's go back. Let's go back. Actually, should we have known? Like, we have to base it on the wave state. Like after you did Rift.
I have not checked bot wave in this whole time. We see Hecarim. They're fighting. They're still fighting. Victor has.
I think you can tell, but I can't tell if that's a minion underneath Kai'Sa or a ward.
It's a minion.
Yeah, if that's a minion, then like based on the wave state, they're vulnerable when Hecarim's bot. So the play would have actually been to reset after your Rift to go bot and then match him, right?
Okay. Yeah, I'll admit I was not thinking about that.
Yeah, but you can't, unless you're looking at the wave state, right? You won't be able to know.
Yep. Yeah. The other thing I do is again I try to look at the lanes I'm closer to on wave states, but so that means I wouldn't have been prioritizing bot here. But yeah, here.
Yeah, I sort of view it the other way around. I view it as lanes. I prioritize looking at lanes of where I know their jungler should be or could
Got it.
be, right?
Got it.
So I
Got
know
it.
it's bot side, so like the most important lane to be looking at are bot and mid, right?
Got it. Okay, yeah. So fair enough. So need to be looking at the wave here, and then I could have either pinged off or just like been
It would
already on
be
my way
after your
there
rift.
with
It would be
Lucidity.
after your rift, right? You would
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
assess after your rift before you do your blue gromp.
Got it. Yep. Yeah. Okay. So maybe click there, check wave state, and just start recalling if the decision is they're vulnerable.
Yeah, because if they're slow pushing out, they're not vulnerable right now, but they're gonna be vulnerable in like 30 seconds, right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. They also don't back off.
Why would they back off? Hecarim comes in after they start fighting, so they can't look at their minimap, right?
I mean, yeah.
Do you look at your minimap when you're fighting in the middle of a
No,
fight?
I'm terrible at it, but I should. We all should.
Yeah, you should. Everyone should, right? But like, you know, it's not something people will do consistently until they're like grandmaster.
Fair.
Yeah, I mean, could you just go into his top side here? Is that the...
It's a good question. It will be up actually. I could get his whole quadrant here.
Yeah.
In my mind, it looks like an extended fight. I see the TP. I see Victor just roaming, and my thinking is I should be there, but I'm pretty fucking far. So I don't know. Question to you guys.
You don't get burn time. I mean, if you press play, I mean, we can like see, you know, if you do
I
get
think,
burn time, really
I mean,
bad.
yeah, it looks like it's going to be a 4v2 to me.
Yeah, plays
You know,
over.
Yeah.
Like if you go back, like I think the way you assess it is if you go back to when you look bot.
Yeah.
Like right here. So yeah, right here. Maybe a little bit more so you can see the HP levels. Yeah. So like here, who is that? I don't know. Like the pixels kind of drop, but I think that's Sivir.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sivir's
Like
in
your
the middle,
Sivir is
Fiddle's back.
like she's dead here for sure, right? Like we can agree on that.
Always.
Like she's one shot, right?
Yep.
So the fight's already a 4v3, and like one of the number one
Is,
rules,
like your damage, right? Like you're not going to be going for a fight based around your fiddlesticks, like living. Right?
yeah, and your Fiddlesticks has no ult, but like just like really simply, it's like you know, like in Salto we have the rule like we should never take numbers disadvantage fights, right? So if your Sivir is dead before you get there,
Yeah, yeah.
it's a
always
4v2,
Yeah.
and then when you get there, it's going to be a 4v3, right? So that's probably not a fight we want to take because we don't win just like purely off of numbers. And then if you add what Michael said, which is like, you know, we don't have our damage.
Yeah.
Fiddlesticks is you literally a worthless sack of shit without its R.
Yeah.
Like all of that stuff. Like
No,
we just
you
definitely
know
don't want
that's
that.
my baby boy over there. But so I guess my thinking here is actually very much a Fiddle one trick thought in Zack similar, which is I'm gonna hover this bush. And if they over push this tower, I kill like 3 of them under tower. So
There's like so many conditions, right? It's like if this happened, if they play poorly, right?
totally.
Whereas like taking it, but I see what you're saying, but it's like
So
you know,
here,
taking the
just
top
here,
side is
path
like
top,
100%.
path the fuck top. Take
Yeah,
this
it's-
quadrant, look to dive Fiora, Rift top,
Exactly.
blow open the game that way. Okay, because
Yep.
Drake's already gone. We have 5 plates to get top, so
Mhm.
okay. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty big. Would you guys say the game's over at this point? It's not like over, but like Heck is 5-1. I mean, I have 20 CS on him, and I'm not even farming well, but.
I mean, it's not over, but maybe that's like enough to get from this game for now.
Yeah.
Because I think there's definitely a lot of learning objectives, and you seem to have a pile of them already. But
Yeah, I do. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I guess this is what gets me with my VODs. I always want to say, okay, but like, what about the rest of the game? And then I end up VODing for like 45 minutes. So, yeah. Okay, maybe we'll leave it there, and I'll just focus on early game because there's no point worrying about the team fights later on and stuff. Can I show you guys like the gold graph? It was a pretty like hectic game. Where do you go? Scoreboard.
view advanced details, maybe.
And then
I don't know. I
graphs.
don't.
I don't think you see them here. You have to look in op.gg.
Oh no, I think you go to your match history if you go if you
Oh, that's
X
the one.
that
Yeah,
and you leave.
it's match history.
Yeah.
You won it?
Sorry?
You won that game?
No. Wait, it doesn't
You
even
sure?
show in my match history. What the fuck?
Wait, really?
Clients fuck.
Maybe I love ranked games. Indie
It's
Cup.
just literally not even here. Give me a second.
Alright. You can look it up on OPGG as well.
Yeah, op.gg will show if that's what you want to know.
Okay, fine.
Yo, Michael, unrelated, but what do you think about Twitch right now?
ADC.
I feel like with all the enchanters, like I feel like a lot of people have been saying he's coming back into the meta.
Twitch has been a good champion for a long time now.
Dude, I guess this game never happened. What?
He might be better, like he might start getting better now, Ishan, but he's been a really good champion for a long while now.
Yeah. Interesting.
Like he doesn't win lane, right? Because like he's short range and
Mhm.
doesn't like have like poke or anything like that, right? He's very much like he has to come like it's he just all ins, right? But like he's a crazy late game champion and he wins lane pretty easily if he's even for the first few levels.
Dude,
I feel like you have to take him with an enchanter.
Yeah, yeah. You can play him with shit like Nautilus, Leona, and it's fine, but it's like you're not. It's you won't 1v5 a game that way. You really need like a Lulu or a Yumi.
Yeah, makes sense.
Can you guys like? Do you guys have the same glitch I'm getting, where everything's just?
Try on u.gg. I think u.gg is the one place where it usually doesn't.
Do you
He's
mind
on
though?
about his match history and not having items.
Yeah, Ishan, do you mind just like checking under profile, like type in Vivat Mori, my Discord name, and seeing if it comes up?
It's me. Yeah. Check. Let me actually add you. I don't know why we're not friends yet. Is this a flex? It's not a flex game,
It's
right?
not.
Okay, I don't. I see your games from yesterday.
Okay, so the servers are just fucked. Okay, cool.
Unlucky.
But anyway, okay, so let's recap quickly. Okay, so pathing wise, not a big issue, but just something I need to know. I don't need to necessarily avoid the Hecarim. It seems like you guys were relatively neutral on which way I path.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll leave it at that. I just know I have more options next time. I don't have to path away from him. You all agree it was like a weird game to get a win con out of, so there's no like blatantly obvious answer. So like we agree on
What in
maybe.
that game you just played?
Sivir. I think it's just a Sivir.
Yeah, your win comes to severe, but it's like also like every Hecarim gank was like you could have seen it in advance just based on the wave states.
Okay, got it.
So it's not like a unwinnable game.
Yeah, I agree it wasn't unwinnable, but not because of the part we voted. Like later, well, I guess that too. Now I know the part.
I would, yeah, like he got 2 ganks mid or something, and then like that bot one looked crazy, right? Like 3 people died, and your Victor lost like 2 ways because he roamed, and
Yeah,
then
so I think my Victor's an absolute ass clown. But yeah, it is what it is. So sorry. Okay, back to reviewing stuff. Don't like be comfortable just scaling into the game. Don't feel the need to take fights and Ian aggressively in that top play. Be comfortable just doing crab. And
yeah, like, I just want to point out, based on your op.gg, it does look like you do that thing a lot where you don't farm, like you look for you look for too much early game, like where you were like fucking around with the Hecarim, right? Remember, like near top side,
because of my CS per
and
minute, or
yeah, 4.3, right? That's like even on, like Zach doesn't farm the best, right? But you 4.3 is very low, and you're a scaling champion, right?
sorry, where are you
Oh,
seeing
is it?
4.3? Oh.
Well, I guess you only played Zach and
Yeah,
Flex
I
normally.
played 2 games and I had like an AFK and an inter in my other Zac game. So I'm not sure.
Yeah, it was just based on this 2020 all thing.
Oh, you're looking at 2020. Okay.
No, the 2022 all thing, right? Like, but you changed it to ranked solo. It was showing Flex, right?
Oh, I see. Yep. Rank solo. 4 CS or right. 4.3. Got it. Yeah. So farm more. Look for fights less. And then know when I can't get to a fight and play the other side of the map are the big takeaways. And also just look at waves more. I will say I find that challenging. Like I'm doing my best, but
It's really hard. I mean, I still struggle with it. It's like probably my learning objective right now too. So
yeah. And it's my well, apart from max 10 minutes of VOD and the fiddle thing, which people were passionate about, and tracking jungle start, it's this. It's my fourth learning objective. But I'd say the first 3 are like relatively like this is my main in-game learning objective. Check wave states every long click, every camp as much as possible. Check wave states before making a play. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I think that's one of the biggest things that like will like get you skyrocketing, because like seeing counter ganks is like most people, like, if they look at a wave state and they get with information and they know where the jungler starts, they can very easily do the counter gank. But they're never gonna do the counter gank if they don't like understand the wave state, right?
Yeah, yeah. And then
A
the
good
other,
start is. Oh, go ahead.
sorry, just the other big thing I want to make sure I'm not forgetting is being comfortable taking Trinket Word and dropping that to track their clear. Especially in a
Yeah, that's
matchup
big.
like Full Clearer and Zac. Like, I think that Trinket Word would have been huge. So I will definitely keep that in mind.
I think those should be easy to implement. Like you just have to,
Yep.
like you do it like twice, and then it becomes the habit because it's like the same thing every game. I
Yeah.
think, yeah, I think the wave states one is like, yeah, like Michael said, it's really important. I think one way you can kind of start with that is maybe just get a habit of just looking at them to begin with. Like what I like to do is like, whenever I'm on one quadrant of the map, I'll look at the 2 lanes adjacent to me.
Hmm.
Uh, and then when I move to the next quadrant, I'll look at the 2 lanes adjacent to that quadrant, and it just becomes a habit that you just look at them. Because once you build a habit of looking at them, then you can start to like process the information and stuff. But if you don't even look to begin with, then it becomes kind of hard to like,
Yeah.
look and process it all of that.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. My anchor, like I'm trying to like do a psychological anchor of when to look, and I'm trying to make it like finishing a camp or like every click that's like longer than like like walking from one camp to the next or like walking across mid lane. Like make sure at least in those times I'm looking. But
Yeah, that's good to me.
and the big one this game you guys pointed out is make sure I'm looking like if I looked bot there I could have identified counter gank, and I could have like done something earlier and it could have been pretty impactful. So don't give myself the crutch of only looking at the lanes of the side of the map I'm on. Push myself.
I guess it's like the side of the map that you're going to, like, because if I'm like full clearing and I'm pathing top and my bot lane is fucked, like I'm probably still not gonna go there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah.
Right. Okay, cool. Thank you guys very much. That was super super helpful. Yeah,
No
tough
worries,
game,
man.
and I've been on a bit of a win streak, so annoying, but good learning. So,
Nice.
all right, I'm gonna see what the lady wants to do. I've been ignoring her, so I'll catch you guys around.
See you, man.
Good luck in your
Yeah.
games.